Hey guys, what's good? Mike here, Laker Talk. So Lakers beat the Brooklyn Nets tonight, 125-118 to move to 7-5 on the season. A great win for the Lakers, a must win for the Lakers, playing the Brooklyn Nets at home. This is a game we needed to have because we have a tough 6 to 7 game stretch coming up against some tough playoff teams. And we needed this one and we got the W. The Brooklyn Nets didn't go down easy, but we pulled this one out. Great games by DAngelo Russell, Julius Randle, Mozgov, and shout out to Tarik Black. Let's talk about these four. Started off with DAngelo Russell. DAngelo Russell had an absolutely great game today. Started off the game really hot. Hit like 5 3-pointers in the first quarter. Went off for 17 points in the first quarter alone. Didn't even, I don't know if he probably missed a couple of shots, but was just lighting it up from 3. Finished the game with 32 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Really answered all the criticism that he was getting. I know I criticized DAngelo a lot, but lately it wasn't only me criticizing DAngelo. You heard like different podcasts and radio hosts talking about, you know, what's going on with DAngelo Russell. The thing about DAngelo Russell, it wasn't like that just his lack of scoring. It was sometimes he's inconsistent in terms of his energy, his effort on both ends of the floor, and that's what we criticized DAngelo for. This particular game, he seemed to have heard the criticism because he came out with a straight focus. He was assertive, he was aggressive, he was engaged, he was active, and it showed out. And he really answered the bell, started off the game really hot, but not only that his shooting he was knocking down the shots, he was just tough on both ends of the floor. And so shout out to DAngelo Russell. The thing about DAngelo Russell is this: he's not always going to shoot 7 for 13 from 3, as we all know. He's not going to shoot, you know, 70% or something from 3 all the times. First quarter, I think he shot over like 83% from 3. If he can incorporate just some driving to the rim, not in a Russell Westbrook fashion, just attacking more to the rim, he's going to get to the line more and make his game that much more, you know, his scoring goes up. It'll propel his game. I think he got to the he didn't get to the free throw the entire game until the very end of the game when Brooklyn was fouling, you know, to kind of ice the game at the very end. So, you know, if he can incorporate that into his game and play with aggression, assertiveness, like he did today in both ends of the floor, we'll be A-okay. But shout out to DAngelo Russell for answering the critics and for coming out with a huge game. Julius Randle, huge game by him. You know, I criticized him also in preseason for his lack of, you know, inconsistent play or whatever. But this, from the start of the season, he's been nothing but consistent. Balled out tonight, I think, for his first triple-double, 17 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists. So shout out to Julius Randle for balling up. He's like a top 5 power forward in the league right now, for sure. So shout out to Julius Randle. Shout out to Mozgov. Mozgov played a great game. 20 points, 6 rebounds. Played Brook Lopez tough. Lopez is a low down low, and you know, 30 points. Brook Lopez put up 30 points, 10 rebounds. He always plays tough against us, but Mozgov held his own and played Brook Lopez really tough. Put up 20 points of his own, 6 rebounds in 29 minutes. Shout out to Mozgov. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to Tarik Black, aka Boom Boom. Tarik Black, get this, in 13 minutes off the bench for our second unit, he put up 12 points, 9 rebounds, okay, you know, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Now get this, 9 of those rebounds were, I think 5 or 6 of those rebounds were offensive boards. Shout out to Tarik Black for bringing his lunch pail and going to work this game. You know, overall, the second unit played really well. The second unit actually was, you know, played really well the last few games. This game was really our starters. Our starters, you know, being led by DAngelo Russell and Julius Randle, I mean, just balled out tonight. Our starters finished the game and really put the Lakers on their backs and balled out tonight. So shout out to our team. Now, what's the takeaway from this game? As I said earlier, the Brooklyn Nets didn't go down easy. It was like a back and forth type of game for the most part. We were up like 6 or 7, come down to 3 or whatever, but the Brooklyn Nets wasn't going away. It felt like the way we were shooting the ball, we should have beat the Brooklyn Nets by 20, but they just stayed in the game to the very end. Now, the reason for that is lackadaisical on the defensive end. We would score and not get back on D. I think that dude, Bojanovic, or whatever his name is, lit up Nick Young for 29 points. I mean, there's so many sloppy plays, and we just kind of let them hang around too long. We got to clean up things on the defensive end. I know, you know, I think we're kind of just standing around and kind of excited at home and whatnot, but we forgot to get back and really execute and lock in on the defensive end and rebound well. So if we clean that up, we're gonna have to clean that up against these playoff teams coming up for sure. We're gonna have to stay more focused, you know, score, move the ball, don't dribble too much. There was times when we were dribbling too much. Just continue to move the ball, lock in on D, and rebound, box out, and just get back on D. We do that, I think we're gonna take 3 out of these next 6 or 7 games against these tough teams. We play Golden State twice though in this upcoming stretch, but I think we can take 3 out of these 6 or 7 because I think we're gonna play tough at home. Anyway, that's my thoughts on this game. Hit me up on you know, in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the game, what you liked out of this game. Let me know your thoughts on DAngelo Russell's big game against the Brooklyn Nets. He loved playing against the Brooklyn Nets. So hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing. As always, follow me on Twitter. I'm Mike Sports LA. We'll talk soon, guys. Peace.